I am here today just to talk a little bit about the connection between lordosis, hyperlordosis, and the venous compression syndromes. So there is a correlation or connection between the position of the spine and the compression syndrome, like Nutcracker syndrome and May-Turner syndrome. So I just want to explain a little bit for people who doesn't know what lordosis is. So we have our spine, and the spine has curvatures. So if this is the head, we will have a small curvature in around our neck, then a kyphosis, it's a curve out on the chest area. Here we'll have another lordosis, that is a curvature in, and a small kyphosis around the pelvis. So we are just a little bit like a spring, okay, that we can jump. But here there is the main vein and artery just in front of this area in the abdomen. This is the aorta and the vena cava, and they are one next to each other. And when there is a very big curvature in your lower back, here in this area, it can compress these places, these veins and arteries and organs. So there is really a lot of importance on improving the position and the strength of our spine to improve our condition. Saying our because I have a Nutcracker syndrome and May-Turner syndrome. Also pelvic congestion syndrome, that is due to these compressions. So what we are going to do is we are going to work on the area of our lumbar spine between the pelvis and the chest, and the area of our neck that is also a lordosa. So we will try to make our spine longer and more, instead of being like that, we'll try that it will be like maybe a little bit less, something like that. Okay, so we're all the time thinking about elongating our spine by our muscles to release tension from our veins. So I hope this explanation helps a little bit, and I'm going to show you today some things that I do to improve the position. I feel when I am tired, or when I have a lot of pain, or when I have maybe constipation, or I have my period. So I feel like my back is drawn forward because there is a lot of heaviness around the pelvis, and all this heaviness and the organs and the blood pooling is taking the spines and the muscles towards them. So then mostly these are the times that I feel that my lordosis is getting bigger. So I want to show you how it looks in the body. So 1 second. Okay, so I'm going to get up and I'm going to show you my lordosis while I am doing things, and you will see that it changes. So my lumbar lordosis. Okay, so let's try. I hope it will be good enough. So this is my back, and you can see here that there is a curvature, a curve towards the front. My belly is a little bit outside. I'm wearing my compression stockings. Okay, and now I'm going to shift my weight a little bit towards my heels, and I want to show you, or maybe you can see the change that happened in my back. Let me get closer a little bit. Let's do it again. Okay, so now I'm standing normally, and you can see here. All right, now you can see. You can see here. My weight is mostly forward. You can see the belly in front, and you can see the curve here, and I can feel it. I feel it drawn forward. Now I'm going to push my center of gravity backwards. So I'm going to put the most of my weight on my heels. You can see that I can bring up my toes. And let's see here, the curvature is much less. I don't see if you see I don't know if you see the difference. Curvature less. So here I feel that there is like more tension in front and elongation in the back. So this is the feeling that we would like to have instead of pulling forward. And in this position, all the organs are just one above the other and not compressing each other. So this gives a better opportunity for blood flow to happen. So how do I do it? So I have two tricks when I'm standing for long periods of time. So first one is when I'm cooking. So it's just an old yoga mat or travel mat, and I just packed it. And so I will put my legs like that, and I will do dishes or cook or I don't know, just stand and talk on the phone. And what I'm doing by this is I am bringing my center of gravity backwards. I force myself to elongate the back side of my body, and I get also a good stretch here that is very important for these muscles as a very good blood pump. So when these muscles are short, they don't help you pump the blood up. But when they are longer and they have more capacity, and you have more capacity in your ankles, so you will have better blood pumps and pulling up. So we need it. So this is one way to stand most of the day, and if you stand most of the day. The second one is I bought Rocker's shoe. This one were cheap, but they are, I know, like better brands, but they really do the work. So when I have a rocker shoe and it's a bit wobbly, I must use my muscles, my core muscles, to balance myself. And then also again there is a reduce of my lordosis. Let's see if you can see it. One, with the shoes I must use here the muscles, if not I'm falling down. And now look at the difference, it's crazy. I'm sitting because my heart is beating again. So I hope these tips of making your lordosis and your spine stronger around the day will help you improve your blood flow and improve how you feel. And let me know in the comments if it helped you, and see you soon. Bye bye, feel well.